Milady? Lady Corsica? Can you hear me?
Your wound was really bad. We didn't have a choice.
Luckily, Miss Peppermint and Sir Macaron are familiar with robotic implants. And with my steady hand...
You... saved my life.
Well, keeping you alive was essential to our plan.
Sorry. That's Chai speak for we need your help.
That's some boss you've got there.
Former boss. I joined his company because I believed it was the only one doing things right. And I read those files on Spectra. I've been such an idiot!
Hate to say I told you so.
Chai!
A team is stronger with a common goal.
And like we said, another hand would help.
Come on. Why don't we tell you everything we know?
Ooh, it's getting dark in here.
All of that, right under my nose.
Kale manipulates. It's what he does. And now he plans to do that with Spectra.
Spectra is almost a manifestation of his personality.
He used me and then tried to kill me. I won't let him get away with it.
So, you're in?
Oh, I'm in. And I think I know what to do next. Chai, you got a second before we head out?
How you holding up, Chai?
Well, despite some bumps, we're back on track.
Chai, I'm not kidding. Even for you, that was too risky.
Hey, that's what I do.
I know, but everyone here thought you...
Vandalay can't see all the tricks up my sleeves.
Well, considering we found you unconscious as well, I assume half your tricks consist of luck.
My secret weapon.
Look, just at least try to be a bit more careful next time. Please?
So, what are your thoughts on Corsica? Think we can really trust her?
I was skeptical at first, but yeah, I think we can. The data doesn't lie. She saw the Spectra files, not to mention Kale almost killed her.
You don't think she's like a spy or something?
What? We literally had to bring her back to life. I don't see how that works out.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, let's see what her plan is. Who knows? Maybe it's better than yours.
Always glad to have these talks, Chai. Really invigorating.
You wanted to talk?
So, Chai, I wanted to apologize for not listening.
Can't blame you. Don't think I made a convincing argument back there.
I was so caught up I couldn't see it. Thank you for saving me.
Well, not used to compliments.
You may not be slick, but you get it done. I think everyone else is a bit embarrassed to say it.
Well, maybe that'll change someday. But how about now, we tie up these loose ends? So, now that you're here, why Vandalay? Why side with the bad guys?
You know as well as I do, they didn't seem like the bad guys. When I was growing up, my home was the site of a major ecological disaster. Roxanne Vandalay led the environmental cleanup and helped everyone in my city start again. She changed my life. She inspired me. Working here was all I ever wanted.
And now, not quite what you expected.
I had my doubts after first meeting with Kale, but I thought that's just how things were done. Now I know that's not the case. This isn't the company I idolized growing up.
Hey, I met my favorite band once, and they totally blew me off, so I know how you feel.
I think it's a little bit different here. But sure, Chai.
So how did this whole Spectra thing and Project Armstrong get past you?
Project Armstrong was in motion way before I joined, so I guess I took everything for granted. The rollouts, the invitations, no idea how those were handed out.
So you can't deny they only selected the coolest people for the program.
I don't think coolness was a factor. I mean, you know what your arm is for, right?
Let's not talk about that.
What I can say, what you're doing with it, that was not planned. Which means it's something Kale can't calculate and use against us. It's our Trojan horse.
I'll pretend I understood that reference.
Glad you didn't.
Despite the fact you have no expression, I get the vibe you're feeling a bit down.
How about this?
So you are bummed.
I saw all your terrible decisions take place in real time, but there was nothing I could do to help.
You help by doing stuff.
I was not designed to fight, but I hope to be able to be more than a spectator.
At this point, anything you do is helpful.
Perhaps a time will come when I can feel more like you, Mr. Chai. I must ask, did you not find it suspicious how intricately designed the robot was? The one Kale used to attack you?
Aren't all robots like that?
Well, it looked like you were actually going to fight it. But then, you didn't.
What are you implying, Cinnamon?
I just feel bad for the designer of that robot. They must have put a lot of love into creating it. Something clearly intended to fight you. Oh, what an interesting set piece that would have been.
You all right?
So I think you were right. Corsica did listen to reason.
I'm so glad. Things could have gone horribly.
You did see how we were almost killed by a Kale-controlled chasing robotic thing, right?
Well, in my mind, it maybe would have been a bit smoother than that. But the point is, we're here now. And we've got an ally with a real knowledge of the inside. But most of it was your work, Chai. Don't forget that.
Don't worry, I won't. So, Corsica's on our side now, but I don't think we'll be able to talk down the rest of Vandalay.
As much as I wish the opposite, I think you're right. I know it's not my strong suit, but from here on out, looks like we'll be taking Vandalay head on.
And with you on our side, I know we'll be ready.
Oh, Chai, that's so sweet of you. I think I still need some practice, but I won't let you down.
hope no one brings up how we all got back to the hideout. Explaining that would be awkward. Oh, I bet everyone was worried about us, huh? Okay, I'm ready for the mission.
All right, Corsica, what's the plan?
Okay, everyone, gather around. Mission briefing.
Actually, we say mission report.
Isn't that basically the same?
Yeah, but it's kind of our thing.
Semantics are unimportant.
With me, we've half the passwords we need. My plan? We go after Mimosa.
Head of marketing.
She's on campus preparing the Project Armstrong Festival.
It's a huge party. Sounded awesome. Wish I could go.
Mimosa's scheduled to perform, so now's your chance.
But security.
That's why we're taking a back route. The Vandalay Museum connects right to the concert stage. Mimosa's making sure no one misses her performance, so it should be empty.
Her narcissism will lead to her downfall.
Eloquent, Cinnamon. We only have a small window of opportunity, so we must be careful.
Very professional, Corsica.
I'll get compliments on my plans.
Anyway, I've synchronized Corsica's new parts to 808's frequency.
What's this now?
Don't worry, you're gonna love it. Quite the spectacle.
Yeah, fireworks and everything. Marketing budget now is higher than even development.
What happened to this company?
I know what you mean.
Sir Macaron, your negativity is ruining the festive mood.
All right, heading in.
Try. There should be a back route nearby leading to the museum.
One day, I want to take the front route.
How about next time we shoot you out of a cannon right to where we need to go?
Oh, but our love is forbidden, prohibited by our terms of service.
It is a risk I am willing to take.
But what will my boss think?
Do not worry about yourself. I will take the blame.
Hey, everyone, check this out! I'm moving like one of those old Vandalay units. So old school. He's been doing this for hours. Yeah, but we've been watching this for hours. Well, without an in for the concert, this is the best show we'll get. Really got the short end of the circuit here. I'm stuck with the old models. I want to watch the show, not clean it up. Well, at least I can still hear it.
This is the night you've been waiting for. The Armstrong Festival. I know you're eager to get home to a better life and spread the word about your fantastic enhancements. But this is your night to celebrate! And for the highlight of the night, a special performance by the one and only me. See you on the main stage.
Corsica, is this show for the audience or for Mimosa?
Honestly, I don't know.
Here we go!
Light 'em up!
Your turn!
A
winning golden can thrown in the trash. It can be my ticket for the show. Engrossed in cleaning, I forgot which trash can. Please find it for me.
Pick it up!
Come on!
You all right in there? Gotta wait for those burgers to compost before you take any more. Not feeling too good right now. Gotta keep it down or else we can't get out of here. I think we gotta let that dream die.
Found the back routes, but it's on fire!
Our anti-human security. And I think this is where I come in.
You're prepped, so get in there.
I'll have to charge up enough energy to blow out the flames, but you've only got a few moments before it starts up again.
Back off! Here's the help, Ty.
Corsica, you got this?
You alright, Ty?
3, 2, 1, go!
There's a rhythm to this. Let me try it again.
Corsica!
Don't worry about me. Get right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on.
Try this out!
You alright, Ty? Get right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Way to go, Kolska.
Go on, Chai. You gotta act quick.
Peppermint, this tech is amazing.
Thanks. It wasn't much.
Miss Peppermint, your face is turning red. Are you having an allergy attack?
PSA for all service workers. Mimosa demands water reservoir to be converted into underground sauna by the end of the year.
Here we go!
Go get him, Chai.
Try this out!
No problem, little guy.
From here, we can hear the show. And I do not think anyone will find us. Our jobs are safe.
Excellent!
You're supposed to be at the show. Prepare to get burned.
Not cool.
Putting out fires is my specialty. Figuratively and literally.
Here we go.
Getting back now.
Corsica!
Just focus.
This will be easy.
Just so you know, I can soften up some of the tougher enemies. Don't forget to throw me in on those heavies.
You got this back.
Cole?
Corsica, you got this.
Impressive.
I am so glad we didn't have to tragically destroy you, Lady Corsica.
All right, and into the museum we go.
Smells like history.
Welcome to the Vandelay Historical Museum. Explore the journey from its humble roots to the behemoth it's become today.
Oh, she did the announcements herself too. She's so full of herself.
Well, I, for one, am very interested.
Chai, that exhibit takes us to where we need to go. Head there.
Well, hello there. I give directions on the exhibit, but you seem to need help with...
Yep, another foreign entity or something.
Please do not finish my sentences. It affects my hint-giving abilities. But this foreign existence seems like no other than our security head, Corsica?
Yeah, things have changed in the past few hours or so.
I can see the bond of friendship is strong between you both. It seems you have the ability to put out flames with your wind energy.
Additionally, enemies affected by this energy are more susceptible. Your actions are quite a team. Corsica doesn't directly damage enemies, but she seems like an essential part to take.
Ready for this?
Need help?
What? You can tell it's me? Just trying to take a break. Don't tell anyone.
We all know Cain Vandelay, our prodigious leader. But where does the story start? Originally Vandelay Solutions, we were once a small little startup. Roxanne Vandelay, designing chips and robotics in her garage, would sell them out of her car. Not impressive, but you have to start somewhere, I suppose. Look, that is the original truck on display.
They don't mention those robotics led her to solving a global energy crisis. It's almost like they're mocking her.
Peppermint, let's focus.
Okay, moving on.
I get the feeling this exhibit will be very one-sided.
The winners of the war write the history books, unfortunately.
Fire squad reporting in. Stop it right there!
Not looking good.
Vandalay grew, and in only 3 years, the company became the world's largest supplier of robotics. Robots that efficiently and literally made the world a better place every day. We were now Vandalay Technologies, but we still had a ways to go.
Those were the good old days. Everything we did felt like it made a difference.
That's because it did.
And from the outside, no one knows any better.
The defect? Kale said you were dead and buried.
Kale's a liar, Mimosa. Figures you'd side with him.
Corsica? Ooh, what a twist.
Enough theatrics!
Oh, there's never enough. And I'm not going to let you ruin my performance.
Shoot, Peppermint!
Don't. Light him up.
Here we go!
Try this out.
Okay.
The defect? Kale said you were dead and buried.
Kale's a liar, Mimosa. Figures you'd side with him.
Corsica? Ooh, what a twist.
Enough theatrics!
Oh, there's never enough. And I'm not going to let you ruin my performance.
Peppermint!
Need help? Light him up.
Get him, Macaron!
Ready for this?
Macaron! Sock him!
Prototype.
Corsica, you got this!
Here goes. Let's go.
Here we go!
Here's the old one, too. Let me out. Prototype. Mosa knows we're here. Not good.
Looks like the alarm triggered some lockdowns.
I'll look around for another route.
Roll up my sleeves.
Here we go!
No problem, guy.
Mac.
Ready for this?
Your work was chastised for being too dark, but I think it's quite powerful.
Hey, try. I can overheat that generator model.
Why would I want to do that?
Watch this. How's this? Get right.
3, 2, 1, go!
Turn out! Move quick before it cools down. Back off. Focus.
3, 2, 1, go!
Turn out! Let's get him, Ty.
3, 2, 1, go! What's this?
Looks like the museum power supply.
Can we turn it off?
Maybe temporarily, if there's a generator nearby.
Back off! 3, 2, 1, go!
Stop.
What you got? You got this?
Just focus.
3, 2, 1, go!
Push it up. High. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Quick, Ty! You gotta move!
You got this?
Don't worry about me.
3, 2, 1, go!
Just focus. Get right.
3, 2, 1, go!
All these electric pools and gears. I thought we were in a museum. Look it up!
Come on!
Gotta replace that generator core. But how am I supposed to get that there? If only I had a strong assistant who could help me out.
Here we go!
Got him, Ty.
So, you don't mind if I take the credit for getting that core back in, right?
Macaron!
Gotta roll up my sleeves.
Don't worry about me.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go.
Need help?
Back off. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Go, Corsica!
Let's Get him, Chai.
3, 2, 1, go!
Just focus.
You got this, Mac.
Cole?
Back off. Focus.
3, 2, 1, go!
Chai, watch your step. The generator's still running.
That's shocking.
No. Stop.
Whoop. Let's go. Corsica, you got this.
Get out.
Whoop. Let's go.
Hey, the old one, too.
go.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, Mr. Chai, you have quite a view of the exhibit.
Cinnamon, why are you the only one enjoying this?
It's exciting and educational.
A notice to all employees. The rumors about the demise of the Broken Heads has been greatly exaggerated.
Found you. Light 'em up!
Push it up!
Go get it, Sky.
Just focus.
Here we go!
Here goes.
No problem, little guy.
Get him, Macaron!
Gotta roll up my sleeves.
Macaron! Sock him!
Ready for this?
Don't forget to thank your brand manager, the real hero.
Why do they put me up where I'm afraid of heights? Also, why did they even program me to be afraid of heights? None of this makes sense. Stop! 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 Oh, please get me down from here!
Back off.
Sure, Peppermint!
Let's go.
Here we go!
Gotta roll up my sleeves.
Peppermint! Your turn!
Go get him, Sky.
Peppermint! Come on! Try this out!
Hold on, mate.
Push it up!
John, I don't think that platform's gonna hold.
Let's go.
Ready for this?
Sock him!
Let me at him.
Exhibit destroyed. Great. Let's burn this whole place down.
Peppermint, you okay? You seem more annoyed than usual.
Nothing. It's stupid. Let's just get out of here.
Just look at it. Quite the spectacle. Should really get this place checked out. Someone may get hurt. But sometimes I think someone should get hurt. Only way to spark some change. No one wants to make the first move. They only take the first steps when it's too late. Why do we do this to ourselves? It's a vicious cycle. And I'm supposed to be the resource to help people? Ha! I only clean up the mess. And what a mess this one is.
We avoided perilous injury.
Should be thankful. Or maybe I should have felt some pain. Maybe it would have helped me to try to help. Well, there's always another day.
Another one.
As time crept forward, Roxanne Vandelay saw it fit to retire and pass along the company to a new visionary. Cale, her only child, was the obvious choice. He was as smart, if not smarter, than his brilliant mother. And oh, look at that hair!
What? That's just a lie.
Miss Peppermint, you are more frustrated than dealing with Mr. Chai.
Today, Cale's dear mother lives in peace and quiet, enjoying her retirement, knowing the company is in great hands.
He forced her out.
Ugh, you're just as annoying as Cale's been saying.
Shut it!
Never!
Don't worry, Chai. Mimosa's just throwing whatever she has at you.
Well, I'm sure it's exciting to watch.
Indeed, it is.
You got this?
Just focus.
3, 2, 1, go!
Run out!
Peppermint! Your turn.
You alright, Chai?
3, 2, 1, go! Portica, you got this?
How's this? Get right.
3, 2, 1, go! Get him, Macaron!
You cold?
Here to help, child.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, go! Try this out!
Need help?
Macaron!
Here's the old one, too.
Some pests just don't want to go away.
Show's over, Mimosa.
Oh, I doubt that. I haven't even hit the stage. Too bad you won't be able to catch the performance of a lifetime. But at least you'll get a light show.
Corsica, you got this?
No problem, guys.
Try this out.
Get him, Macaron!
Ready for this?
Let's jam, child.
Let me out.
Corsica, just focus! Try this out!
Okay, child.
Here we go!
Here's the old one, too.
Hey, wait! Come on! Try this out!
Gotta roll up my sleeves.
Corsica, back off!
Here to help.
You're almost there, Chai.
Just open the door for us in the next room.
Okay, I think the place is clear.
Kale took Vandalay Technologies into the next era with his vision for the future. Project Armstrong. He single-handedly developed the robotic limb system, taking the world's biggest technological empire directly into our hearts and minds.
You liar. That's not what happened.
Peppermint, take it easy.
I feel your pain. The exhibition was not all I hoped for either.
She did all the hard work. You stole it.
Why do I feel more out of the loop than usual?
I wanted to be my own person. I ran away from my family when I shouldn't have. I didn't know it would lead to this.
Peppermint, what's wrong?
Kale didn't develop all that technology. I know this because this leg, my mom made it for me.
Your mom has a competing robotic limb company.
No, Chai. My mom is Roxanne Vandalay.
What?
Which makes Kale
my brother.
Now this makes a lot more sense.
He's always taken advantage of people, but I didn't think he'd take things this far. I know what you probably think. You think...
Who cares? Did you think we wouldn't talk to you anymore? We got this far because of you. We're all here because of you.
Yeah, but...
And I'm here fighting because of what you found and what you're trying to stop.
Not to mention, Mr. Chai is the one in the most danger.
Well, yeah, there's that, but that's like secondary or something.
Your brother doesn't define who you are.
And this doesn't change anything.
Really?
It only gives us a stronger reason to fight. As friends.
Chai, that was beautiful, mate.
So, you want to go crash a party?
I'd like that. You know, I really wanted to say that crashing the party line since we got here. But it's okay. You can have it.
All right.